It's sod's law when you've just released a video and turns out a gameplay of footage of a champion that was teased or sort of confirmed, but is now confirmed, happens. It always happens to me. In any case, what are we talking about? We're talking about Leader. Have you seen him? Leader fella. New guy. No, look, this is going to be footage of Leader. I'm going to just showcase the footage and not talk too much. And then we're going to break it all down. So this is the gameplay in operation right now. You can see the Leader is doing leader-based things, smacking up the enemy and doing a lot of damage. Look at that damage. Oh, that is a lot of debuff-based damage right there. So, blinking you miss it with this. If you we'll play, I think, from time to time in this video. I might try and download that and put that kind of trailer over the top. So this is the Leader, and there's a lot to break down in this trailer. So let's go down right from the beginning. So the first thing, of course, you can see the main thing is like, okay, well, you've got this kind of like heal emblem here and the Spectre. So I don't know if this is like some sort of like heal reversal or has heal reversal elements. Let's get a red arrow in just to kind of like point at things. So there, we've got Spectre, we've got Wither. Those two debuffs are definitely there. Whatever Spectre is Spectre that one? It probably will be because it's the same thing as like the SP2 of Guillotine, which makes sense. And a heal icon there, don't know just yet. Go over to the left side of things, however, if we can get the screen over, there we go. Then you've got this. You've got this emblem here, which is talking about a green door. We'll talk about that in a second, what that could be. Theorize. Protection, and that I'm not sure about, because that's like an emblem for prowess. But anyway, it could be something to ramp up the damage of the champion, to do a lot of damage, which is nice. As this fight plays out, there's some really kind of like, well, odd things going on. I think the strange thing for me is what this is. This right here, this emblem. It looks like it's signifying an area. Now, it talks about like doors. So I don't know if this is a door of some description. Imagine if you're able to swipe back on the battlefield and go through a door. What that door would be? Well, I don't think anybody really would know. Your guess is as good as mine for it. Or it could be a trap. And it could be all about luring the enemy towards said trap on that side of the screen and, you know, doing whatever needs to be done. But during the fight, of course, we do see Wither, you know, which is nice. There's also this thing that pops up which says green door almost opened. Now, I'm not sure if this is something to do with, you can see at the top, this green door charge up is getting to what seems to be like maybe 100. And then you look to kind of interact with it. And again, would that be to kind of go back to the end of the map where the green door had been placed down, which was maybe a grey door at the time, and therefore you're able to interact with it. Now, unfortunately, as this goes, it stops. We then go into an SP3 ending and victory animation, so we don't really get an idea of what that's all about. But it's exciting. You know, I'm very much excited for what this is. Could this be new mechanics, new fight tech? Because that's just one of the greatest things about the team at Kabam, is like creating something original from the fights. Debatable with other things in the game, you know, modes, Battlegrounds and whatever. But when it comes to champion creation, it is getting really spicy to a point of, yes, we're seeing a lot of traps, but could we see something new? And that's something that I would love to, I'd relish the opportunity to see. Now, if you remember yesterday, we talked about something coming back to the game. It's actually something in your mailbox, and it kind of gives you a bit of a weird theory type craft. And I'll put in the comment section, do you think this could be connected? If you remember, when was it? Back year, we had Morbius. I don't think we knew what Morbius was going to be like animations wise or abilities wise or functionality wise. But players wanted to know that before they bought into the champion. What if this year the Leader is going to be your 3-month token-based collection champion that you can pick up in It doesn't say, does it? Maybe it's like, October time, September time, whatever it is. Imagine if that's the case. I don't know. Put in the comment section. Do you think this champion will be that chase champion? I got a theory behind it. I think it could be. It's highly likely, especially if Kabam, number one, after revealing Arcade and Northstar, why are we getting a third champion? What's the reasoning and the backing behind that particular champion? Unless this is, as I said, an amuse-bouche, a starter, a aperitif. No, aperitif is not the right thing there. But anyway, it's a flavour of the champion that you might be investing your money into towards the end of the, like, not end of the month, well, end of the year. Yeah, you could say end of the year with that particular dual track type system. It seems very odd if you think about the fact that we've got the live stream coming tomorrow. Would Kabam have had this rollout planned? Don't know. But I find it very weird. This isn't going to be a 3-champion month. It hasn't been said that we're going to have a 3-champion month. Is this teasing July's champion? Well, that could be another logical based assumption on this one. But it's just quite bizarre to kind of tease a champion so quickly before 2 champions haven't been released, Northstar and Arcade. And you would have expected to see the abilities first. Or is this just a tease in general? It's a very weird situation, I must admit, but I wanted to at least do a video to kind of give you the gameplay, which we're now going to watch through in its entirety again, because it is it's great. This could be something good. I'm not quite sure what that door would be. This green door, this other door, but it's exciting. I think that's kind of like the end point that I want to leave you with this video, and this just seems to be like absolute devastating champion that's punishing on healing abilities. Apart from that, is that just a punishment? Unless there's something more to the meets the eye with this champion. But it's very much hallmark figure of a science champion to have, the Wither debuff. Not so much of Spectre, but look, we've had Petrify with certain champions. It's still a debuff, so it could still be shrugged, which obviously means skill champions are going to be the key ones for it. I'm still not sure what this healing element is here. Maybe it's like a forced healing type thing so that you can get the leader, hitting off the Spectre debuffs. But the leader is a strong and powerful character within the Marvel Universe, so I wouldn't be surprised that you have something extra this champion does a lot more. And I thought I'd quickly jump in to just find out a bit of like abilities, powers the character has, apart from super genius intellect. So what can it do? Can it add I thought we'd just jump into some like quick abilities and powers understanding, because I don't personally know much about the character except for what I've seen from time to time. Telepathy, immune to power control, possibly. I mean, that makes perfect sense. Gamma radiation manipulation. Of course, we got the super genius level of intellect. I mean, that's kind of a given. But where does that really apply to the game? Well, he can levitate, it seems. And what kind of undermining of other classes and champions will we have, apart from Spectre and what we saw with Wither debuff, and what this kind of like, well, door is. Consumptive learning, gamma mutate possession. Oh, here we go. So this is the green door. Years later, after researching the green door and both absorbing and devouring Brian Banner's mind, the leader became able to possess gamma mutates at will. So maybe it's going to be seen as a trap then. I don't know what the green door is. Below place access occlusion. Thanks to having mastered the odd, pataphysics of the one below all hell dimension, the leader had complete control over the unique resurrection process, which most gamma mutants are able to undergo by inverting the nature of the green door. By doing so, he can make sure that a dead Hulk would stay dead by turning it red in color instead of green color it normally became. So is this some kind of level of resurrection and punishment for enemies? Spicy. They're then capable of returning to life when another green door manifests for them, though they possess no memory of knowing their resurrection. So can it be treated as like a swipe back to the end of the map, a new mechanic for like in-game, just non-dying, like revive? It's like a self-revive type mechanic. Wow. Okay. If that's the case, and by the way, I'm just speculating on what we have seen in the video. We don't know the full extent of it, but that could be very fun. Although at the same time, it could be something more suited to if you can switch it from green to red. Red to punish the enemy by putting maybe one side of the map and the other side of the map. I don't know, but it's very exciting, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this character and champion can be, built and framed to do. But that's been the video. What are your thoughts on what you've seen with the leader? Have your say in the comments. Check out some other content located on the screen. A very hyped time for MCOC at the moment. Let's get into our new month of content very soon. Have a lovely day, everybody. Bye-bye.